For those who don't know, Brookhaven updated and added this new construction in the game. You can see there are a lot of new things being built daily in Brookhaven. And this construction updated again and literally added new things that I'm going to see today with you. So for that, I called a friend who's going to help me see this. He said, "That's weird. It looks like a giant aquarium." Look, I don't know why you think this is an aquarium. This is obviously a nuclear plant, especially because there's a totally radioactive pool. Literally, this is a nuclear plant, and with the new update that launched today, this proves it's a nuclear plant. And soon you're going to understand why. But now I'm going to get my car, and to go there I have to change my Roblox avatar. The two of us are normal people, and we won't be able to enter this construction because there are literally soldiers protecting all this. So we have to pretend that we're politicians to enter this secret place. On the right, I'm going to use this suit, and now I look like this. And you can see that he also changed his avatar. And now we're politicians, so let's see this place. And we have to check if everything is within the law. But obviously this is a lie. So take this item, because it's going to be very important. Now I'm going to get my car, and we have to talk to these soldiers, so they let us into this military base. Guys, the soldier is right here, and now he's staring at us. He said, "Leave citizens, don't come in here." But actually I'm not a citizen, I'm literally a politician who can make this entire place be shut down if he doesn't let us see what's happening inside here. And now even he got scared and let us in here. Okay, let's go then, because now I want to see the changes that happened here on the map. Actually, I'm going to leave my car right in this part, just like all players do. Perfect, I left it in the parking lot, and this parking lot is proof that this is a nuclear plant. It's where workers are going to leave their cars to go work at the nuclear plant. He said, "This isn't a nuclear plant." Look, I'm going to prove to you even today that what I'm saying is really true. This is in fact a nuclear plant, and you're going to understand this soon. But now follow me, because I'm going to go inside here, and we're going to pretend that we're monitoring this, so it doesn't look suspicious that we're not politicians. We're pretending that we're writing down a lot of things, and both of us are pretending this really well. Now we're coming here to the front, and there's green liquid on the ground. But I'm almost sure that someone jumped into this pool and literally swam here. But actually, I noticed something really weird. There's this pipe that's probably bringing water from here and throwing it into the pool. Maybe this green water is being put here, which is very different from what I thought before, because I thought this green water was already here. But now he's staring at me. He said, "If you're really politicians, where do you work?" I personally work at City Hall, and now it's my friend's turn to say that. I hope he says it well. He said, "I work wherever I want." Look, I think you shouldn't have said that. He said, "I'm going to call the soldiers. You're not politicians." But this is terrible. He found out the truth. But my friend is carrying him, and now he threw him into the pool. So on the right, I'm going to take this ladder, and I'm going to put it right here. And now he can't get out of here anymore. Literally, the ladder doesn't let him leave. And this is happening because he was going to report us. So now we have to get out of here quickly in Brookhaven. But he doesn't want to leave. Actually, he's coming here behind. It looks like he wants to see the new secret that was released. And soon I'm going to go there. But the soldier already arrived here, and he's aiming this item because now they know the truth. So much that the scientist left here, and this is really terrible. I won't be able to see the secrets of the update anymore. But I have a secret to tell you. I'm not a politician. Actually, I'm a detective who works for the government secretly. So obviously, I can't give too many details about where I work. It's dangerous for me to tell you the truth. And guys, it looks like he understood that. And now he just went back there. Look, it's really good that he understood that, because now I'm finally at peace. And they won't bother me anymore in Brookhaven. In fact, he's watching this place. But the scientist couldn't get me out of here. I'm not leaving here anytime soon. Now he left here too, and he's studying this green liquid. But if he jumped there and didn't have problems, I think I can also jump into this green liquid. And guys, this is actually pretty cool. But now I think I'm going to get out of here, and for some reason I'm green, but this is actually pretty cool. But I'm coming here to see the new secret that was released. Right here in the front there's a new cave that wasn't here before, and it looks like my friend is right here. But there's a soldier aiming this item at him. Guys, I'm arriving here to talk to them and explain what's happening. Look, we're private detectives, and you can't arrest us because we literally work for the government. But he grabbed the radio, and it looks like this player is talking to him. He said, "Let them investigate everything. They're important." Yes, we're very important, so it's good that you leave us alone. Now he finally just left here. He simply left us alone, but he's waiting for us here. So now I have to literally see everything that was released in the update. But guys, he's seeing this, and it looks like right here there's a mineral that's literally glowing. This is really weird. It's a green mineral that's glowing. This is the weirdest thing I've ever seen. And this green mineral looks a lot like the green water that's here in the pool. They're probably extracting something. He said, "Why are you green? Maybe that's bad." Look, I know that, but I'm not afraid of anything. Actually, I want to investigate everything that's here. In fact, there's this part back here, and I can hide up here. Everything that was released in the update is really weird, and it looks like my friend is leaving here. I want you to call the scientist, and he's obeying us. Finally, he came back, and the scientist came here too. But look, I want to know what this green mineral is. This is really weird, and he has to tell me now what this is. But even he's looking at this, and I don't know what this could be. The only minerals I know are gold and diamond. I don't know anything else. But he's looking here. here. He said, it's the alien mineral. We're studying this. Okay, this is really cool. I'm also studying this, and without a doubt this is very interesting. You can see that this mineral is like this. Really, this is very interesting. And it looks like with each passing day here in Brookhaven, one more thing is going to change here on the map. Because yesterday this mineral literally wasn't here, and today this is already here. This is really suspicious. But now let's leave the cave to see more things that were released. Guys, I'm sure they're not very happy with our visits here in Brookhaven, because we're eating the food that they have here, and we're literally invading this whole place. But you can see that this is going to be really big, and it looks like in the next few days grass is going to appear here, and this whole land is going to be built, and it's going to become something really big. And this is a picture of the next update. You can see that a nuclear plant is really big, so much that right in this part there's the green pool that stays exactly here. In other words, this green pool is going to stay in the game for a long time. Actually, this isn't going to be removed at any time. I just don't understand why now there's a new runway. Before there was only one runway, but now the second runway appeared. And you can see that before it was like this. And nowadays it's exactly like this. Simply this is really different. But the soldier is aiming this item. He said, my boss wants to talk to you. Come or you'll suffer the consequences. Okay, I'm going to go. I even raised my hands, but I don't know what's happening. But it looks like our situation isn't very good, especially because we're being taken here to the front. This is really unfair, because we're good people. In fact, I don't know what happened back here. It looks like someone was living in this trailer. I really don't know what happened here, but the person who was there must definitely be very crazy. So much that now he brought this car here, and I was handcuffed. This is terrible. I'm literally being arrested. Look, I don't know what's happening here, but now I'm being taken here in the city, and this is really bad. He brought me right to this house, and I don't know what's going to happen to me. I just know that now we're being taken here, so I'm coming inside to talk to his boss. I'm going up the stairs, and it looks like this player is literally their boss. Look, but I know him, and his name is Bob. His boss is literally here downstairs, but he should be our friend. He said, the scientist complained about you. Stay away from my experiment. Wait, so this nuclear plant is literally Bob's experiment. This can't be true. But I'm breaking the handcuffs, and I finally broke them, so I have to escape from here now. But he's aiming this item, and it looks like my friend also broke the handcuffs, and now he's escaping back here. He literally escaped. In fact, Bobby is seeing this, and he doesn't believe my friend escaped. So much that my friend is coming here to the front, and apparently he's coming up the mountain. But I have to come here too. He's aiming this item. He said, you won't be able to escape. If you leave, I'm going to hit you. So I'm going to leave in a different way. On the right, I'm going to grab this item, and finally I'm going to be able to escape from here. Perfect. I just jumped, and now I'm literally flying here. Guys, I'm doing a bug to fly really far away, and I have to move the camera this way, so I'll be able to get up there in a really easy way. So I'm arriving here, and it turned out everything worked. My friend is also here, so much that he's really happy, and we managed to escape from them. We're literally safe, and we're finally going to be able to test all the secrets of the update. But now the soldier is coming here in his car, and maybe this is terrible. It looks like he's coming to get us. He really thinks he's going to be able to chase us. But that's going to be impossible, especially because we're on top of the mountain, and we're completely safe. It's going to be really hard for him to come here. Actually, I'm waiting for him to come here to literally escape from him, because it's going to be really funny. But my friend already escaped from here. He's literally running away up front. And good luck! I hope everything works out for him. But I'm going to stay waiting for the player to come here, just to make him really mad. Now you can see that he finally arrived here, and now he's coming up here to arrest me. But I'm going to fly away at the last second, and now I'm simply flying. He'll never be able to reach me in Brookhaven. Guys, now I'm arriving here in the front, but I'm going to have to do the bug again to fly away. So finally, I'm going to be able to get up here. Perfect! I got here, but there's a problem. He's also coming here, and this is really going to be terrible, because he just fell here. And now he's aiming this item. This really isn't very cool. My friend just came out of the bathroom, and I don't know why he was in the bathroom, but he's coming up here, and maybe he's going to be able to save me. This player really thought it was my end. He said, what are your last words? Look, I don't have last words. I just know that my friend arrived here. He placed this item, and he literally made this player fly away. So much that he flew really far away and disappeared. Now he won't bother us anymore, and we're literally safe forever. So we're going to be able to test all the secrets. And for that, I'm coming back here, and I'm going to drive this. But now that I'm here, I can literally move this thing, and this is really cool. I can move it this way, and I can also lower this item like this. This is really good, because it's like I'm helping to build this place. So I got out of here, and I had an idea. My friend has to move this thing, so he got in here, and now you can see that he's spinning. So I'm right here, and this is really weird, because I'm spinning along with this thing, and I don't know the name of this thing. I just know this is really cool. But the soldier noticed this, and I'm sure he's confused with what's happening, and it looks like he's coming here to stop us. But you won't be able to do that. My friend isn't going to stop driving this, and actually he's coming here, literally behind me. Look, there's no point in you holding this item. Your friend already disappeared from here, so much that he looks really scared. But I'm going to put this item here, and actually I can't put it here. In fact, he's aiming this item, and the cannon stayed flying in the middle of the air. Look, this isn't good. I'm going to have to get out of here running. Actually, I'm leaving here flying. Guys, I'm going to stay right here, and now I'm completely safe, and I'll never have problems again. It looks like my friend just came flying, and he's arriving right here. Now he's climbing up here, and it turned out everything worked. He managed to escape, and now he's arriving up here. Both of us are safe, and now they'll never chase us again. And in the next few days, this map is going to update again, because it's 8 days until the final update is released, where a nuclear plant will be built. So every day the game is going to update, and it's going to add something new here. But he's arriving here. Look, maybe this is terrible. Actually, he's climbing up here to get this player. Literally, his friend is right here. Now he got in the car, and it looks like they're going to follow us, especially because he's coming here in our direction. This is terrible, because we're exactly on this bridge. Look, it's better for you to get out of here, and it looks like this is our end. He said, I'm just going to teleport, fly away. And maybe that's the best option. My friend just teleported. In fact, there's a soldier climbing up here, and this is terrible, because there are literally 2 soldiers coming here from both sides, and both are arriving here to arrest me. One of them is coming here, and the other is coming here, but they think this is my end. But this obviously isn't my end. Both are aiming this item, and he said, there's no way for you to escape. You're going to be arrested. Look, actually, I'm not going to be arrested. Now I'm flying here, and I'm literally going to fly really far away. I'm doing the bug to fly farther, and now I'm arriving at the other bridge to stay protected in Brookhaven. So now I just arrived here, and everything worked. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the Become a Member button, and I'll add you on Roblox.